Yeah. Corey C, you work on them TPS reports? Yeah. Hello, everybody. 2 days with no video from yours truly. That's how long is that in YouTube time? Is that like a month in YouTube years? So, Corey C and I had a bet on the football game last night. Just an offhand, tongue-in-cheek, goofy, goofy bet, and let's see. He gave me 6 points. My pick was the New England Patriots to win because I am a Patriot. See? Actually, those of you who know me know that I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Just you got to support the home team, just like Corey does with his Colts, on account of him being from Baltimore. All right, let's see. What was the NFL score? Score super. Ooh, we can't say the Super Bowl, can we? NFL score Super Bowl. 21-17. So Corey, 4 points there, brah. Only 4 points, and you gave me 6. So I win. Man. It's part of, I think, what I like about gambling. I'm also doing a not gamble raffle at work with the pool. I'll give you guys the results of that too. While we're on the subject, those of you who don't like sports on here, it's an interesting thing. But I wanted to let the rest of you guys know that if you do like football, don't think that you're committing intellectual or philosophical suicide. Because you can be smart and enjoy sports. I'm going to even go so far as to say, to a point, I don't care what football players make. How about that? If a person is able to negotiate $20 million worth of pay in a year and gets it, then I would say that's a pretty decent example of the free market thing. Now, when you have team owners getting tax dollars to pay for a stadium, things get a little murky when they're trying to justify it by saying, "Oh, by having the stadium, you get business," and da 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 da. I'd have to really see the numbers on that, but that doesn't seem particularly right, just in my opinion. But I find it interesting how hard some people come down on the organized sports. When I was in high school and I don't know, to a much lesser extent middle school, I was involved in organized sports, and it's a very good experience for some people, and it's how many people are educated in teamwork as well as competition, and it's a pretty good experience. Track and field, I think, is a very excellent educational tool for competition, in that the way that it would work in our high school was you would letter if you earned a certain number of points in competition, and if you did not earn the certain number of points, then you did not receive your letter. It wasn't automatic just by being part of the team, and I think that's pretty darn healthy. And you were up against other people who would exercise and bring their physical fitness to a level of comparative competition, and winner gets the points. It's a very decent educational tool. Same thing for man, football gets such a bad rap, but football and baseball and soccer, there's a lot of stuff going on that those who haven't played aren't aware of, and those who are big fans of it are you know that's a portion of the game that's so great. Football, there's just something for everybody in it. The strategy of coaching and positioning your players, the strategy of training and preparation, and then the the physical nature of the execution of the plan. Man, you see it. It's a little bit quicker paced in basketball if you have the eye for it. But I don't think it's fair that such criticisms is leveled against professional sports. I wish, frankly, I wish other aspects of business were as tolerant as professional sports were. But that could be a topic for another day. I got one of them this week. I have one of those barn burner weeks again, where I go out of town for a couple of days out of the week, so I'm only going to be around for a few of those days. Such is the nature of employment, I suppose. Speaking of employment, I'm going to encourage anybody who's watching this that doesn't have a job to go ahead and go get a job. That's what I would encourage you guys to do. Anything. Just for a little while if you want. Just for a year. McDonald's, be a mud boy, whatever, and just do your absolute best for a solid year. In return, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing for at least another year. And I am going to do my absolute best. And then if anybody's interested in doing this, I'm talking 100%. You punch in, you give it everything you've got for a solid year. And I would like to see the beginning of February in 2013, if we get together again and see, just see where we are from now. This could be a little bit easier for my friends who watch this that have a job too. I'd be interested to see how our perspectives change. The reason why I bring it up, recently we brought in a new member of our little group at work, and he's pretty good at what he does, and he's a service writer. And what a service writer does, they greet the customers, they note the customer's issues, write it down, print it up, and then we get a repair order for the vehicle with the customer's issues. Then we look over the vehicle, determine a course of action for repair, get a price on parts, a price on labor, and then deliver that report back to the service writer to sell to the customer. And say, hey, listen, we give all the details and stuff, but he's the guy that or gal, in this case it's a guy, but he's the guy that brings it to the customer and says, hey, to make your car go nice will be $800. And it's a salesmanship, and he's good and strong, and it's really turned over a new leaf for me at work. I didn't realize how much of a rut I was in, and this has been nice to get back into the customer pay aspect instead of just trudging along in the warranty repairs. So if you're interested in it, let me know. Naturally, as I'm doing what I do, it'll continue to shape my perspective on things. Of the key focus of doing your best, what I will do and what I would like for you to do is observe the number of people as you are doing your absolute best and hopefully excelling in anything that it is that you're doing. No job is too small for this little experiment. I want you to observe, one, the taxes that you end up having to pay, how that changes. Two, how your coworkers and other people treat you. And three, how do you feel? Just as an interesting little thing. And probably at the halfway point, if somebody wants to remind me, we'll do a little bit of a review We'll do it at a halfway point. What would that be? August? So around my birthday, August 13th. I'll be 36 this year. That's all good. At least I'm not 40 yet. Whew. 30 hit me hard because I'm such a narcissist, but we'll see how it goes. What else is going on? We still got I'm reading Atlas Shrugged right now, which obviously is shaping a part of my attitude towards things. After Atlas Shrugged, I'm going to get back to the order of my reading list while we're doing this 50 books in a year challenge. My reading list being finish up Atlas Shrugged, then the next thing I'm going to finish up Adam Smith's Theory of Moral Sentiments. Then I'm going to be ordering a copy of Hologram for Liberty by Boston Tea Party. Then Josh and Me by Captain Richard O'Brien, which I have a copy of on my Kindle already. And I guess we'll leave it there for now. Yeah. Now, addressing other question, I had the video I made about Cutlery Lover and his self-defense stuff. Somebody, one of my recent comments said, "Why so dark?" And this is a dark video too. My answer to that question is, why not? There's plenty of bright HD footage, and a couple of things. One, I enjoy the effect of the dark imagery for certain subjects, and I like for the imagery of my videos to, one, match the time when I'm doing them, and two, match the mood of the content. So there's your answer. Hope that serves well. I don't know. I assume you're probably a Cutlery Lover guy, and that's fine. Well, I have a couple of videos here coming up, and should be some good stuff. I got a couple of neat ideas that I'm gonna bounce off y'all. Got some thoughts on modern philosophy, at least in our YouTube circles, and oh, what else was there? Also wanted to talk about government intervention in business. Now, when I say government intervention, I may not be meaning what you think I mean. I may have a little bit more of a strict definition for that, but I think it's one of those things that the shoe is going to fit. I think you'll find. And yeah, we'll probably do some more stuff with Fred the Farmer, and maybe talk a little bit more about the whatever the heck it is that's going on with the economics here. That's where the whole getting a job for a year thing is involved. But there you go. I think we're all caught up now, and I'll be expecting that video from Corey C about his defeat in our bet, as he didn't make the spread. I'm gonna send Mickey the Bone down there. He's gonna go collect. All right, y'all take care.